What is Islam? A set of rituals? A belief system? Or is it something much deeper, a movement for justice, freedom, and human dignity? In Approach to Understanding Islam, Ali Shariati, one of the most revolutionary Islamic thinkers of the 20th century, challenges us to rethink our understanding of Islam. He argues that Islam is not just a religion, it is a force of social and spiritual transformation. Shariati believed that true Islam is not about blind tradition or passive rituals, it is about awakening, responsibility, and standing for justice. Let's explore his powerful vision of Islam and its relevance to our lives today. Number 1. Islam as a movement, not just a religion. Islam is not just about personal salvation, it is about changing the world. Many people see Islam as a private belief system, but Shariati argues that Islam is a revolutionary force for justice. The Quran calls people to enjoin good and forbid evil, Surah Ali Imran 3:1-10, showing that Islam demands action, not passivity. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, as a revolutionary leader, the Prophet, PBUH, was not just a spiritual guide, he was a social reformer who fought against oppression. He challenged corrupt elites, freed slaves, empowered the poor, and built a just society. Key takeaway: Islam is not just about worship, it is about transforming society for the better. Number 2. Two versions of Islam, dynamic versus passive. Islam as a force for liberation. True Islam empowers people, gives them dignity, and teaches them to stand against tyranny. The Quran repeatedly tells believers to struggle for justice and defend the oppressed. Islam as an instrument of control. Over time, rulers and elites turned Islam into a tool of oppression, using it to justify injustice rather than fight it. Passive Islam teaches obedience to rulers, fear of questioning, and empty rituals without meaning. The challenge: returning to true Islam. Shariati calls for a revival of Islam as a movement for freedom and justice. Muslims must reject corrupt interpretations that serve power instead of truth. Key takeaway: there are two types of Islam, one that liberates and one that controls. True Islam is about freedom and justice. Number 3. Tawheed, monotheism, as a revolutionary concept. Tawheed is not just about God, it is about unity and justice. Many see Tawheed, oneness of God, as a theological belief, but Shariati explains that it is a revolutionary idea. Believing in one God means rejecting all false powers, kings, dictators, wealth, and oppression. Tawheed versus Taghut, false gods. The Quran warns against Taghut, false gods, oppressive systems, and corrupt rulers. Tawheed teaches that all human beings are equal before God, no one has the right to rule unjustly over others. Key takeaway: Tawheed is not just about worship, it is about rejecting all forms of oppression and inequality. Number 4. The role of jihad, struggle for justice. Jihad is not about violence, it's about struggle. The word jihad means struggle, and it includes the struggle against one's own weaknesses, jihad al-nafs. The struggle against social injustice and oppression. Islam demands action against injustice. Islam teaches that remaining silent in the face of injustice is sinful. The Prophet, PBUH, said, "The best jihad is to speak the truth in front of a tyrannical ruler." Key takeaway: jihad is about struggling for justice, truth, and self-improvement, not about blind aggression. 5. Key cap. Number 5. Islam, society, and human responsibility. Islam is not just personal, it's social. Western secularism separates religion from politics. Islam, however, connects spirituality with social responsibility. It demands action in the world. The Muslim's role in society: every Muslim is responsible for seeking knowledge and wisdom, defending the rights of the weak, building a just and ethical society. Islam and freedom. True Islam does not restrict freedom, It liberates the soul from materialism, ego, and oppression. A real Muslim is a thinking, questioning, and active human being, not a passive follower. Key takeaway: Islam is a religion of action, justice, and personal responsibility. It calls us to serve humanity. Final thoughts: why this book matters. Ali Shariati's approach to understanding Islam is a powerful reminder that Islam is more than just rituals, it is a movement for justice, dignity, and truth. Islam is not just a private religion, it is a revolutionary force for change. Tawheed, oneness of God, is also about rejecting oppression and inequality. Jihad is the struggle for justice, truth, and self-improvement. Muslims must take responsibility for creating a just and ethical society. What do you think is the biggest challenge in reviving true Islam today? Let us know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking book summaries on faith, revolution, and Islamic philosophy. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new video.